Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell. Today we are going to be doing the Blue Line in West Philadelphia. We're going to go under the train terminal. We're at 40th and Market Street. We're going to try to hit at least from 42nd, 43rd up to about 63rd Street, and then we'll do a U-turn. We'll spin about and we'll come back down the Market train line, just so that you guys can see the little shopping district that they have over here on the west side of Philadelphia, West Philadelphia. We are currently passing Preston and Market Street. We have a Rite Aid on my right hand side. We are now approaching 41st and Market Street. We are currently approaching 42nd and Market Street. We have a Midas on my left hand side. I have an empty lot on my right hand side called University Place. It's available for lease, prime real estate. We have Stacy's Pizza on my right hand side at the intersection of 42nd and Market Street. FMC Dialysis Service on my left hand side, and West Park Mini Mart on my right hand side. We just passed that. The Social Security Administration Office on my left hand side. You can visit their website, www.socialsecurity.gov. We have Beer King, open 7 days a week, open on my left hand side, and we have a fire engine, fire station on my right hand side on the intersection of 43rd and Market Street. We're passing a Dunkin' Donuts and a Subway on my right hand side, and then on my left hand side we have a Checkers, burgers, fries, and colas, and we have a Conoco gas station on my left hand side at the intersection of 44th and Market. Powelton Avenue also runs to Market. It comes from an angle on my right hand side. It looks like those tall buildings could be projects. At the light turned green, we are now approaching the intersection of 44th and Market. Someone appears to be sleeping behind the wheel in front of me. The light has been green for a couple seconds. Everyone's beeping, probably looking down at their phone. Passing 44th Street. On my left hand side we have Stan's Tires. It's a little tire shop. On my left hand side we also have Caliber Collision, which is an auto body shop. On my left hand side we got 1 to 4 bedroom homes for rent. You see this blue train track above us? This is the Blue Line, Market-Frankford line. We're passing 46th Street. We have Aldi Supermarket on my right hand side, and then we have a very large building with a Domus banner on it. We are passing Farragut on my left, and then 46th Street on my right. I believe 46 turns into Farragut. I see 2 food stands, Gyro King Allah Food on my right and Allah Food on my right. 2 little miniature stands where people can get lunch at. I see a Joe Frazier mural right under the 46th Street sign on the corner on your right hand side. It shows a painting of him with the boxing gloves, American boxer, heavyweight champion, 1964 Olympic gold medalist. Now, if you take this train, you can actually get to Kensington from over here in West Philly. It drops you right off at Kensington and vice versa. We have a tall tower on my right hand side that looks abandoned, has some graffiti up top. We're approaching 48th and Market Street. We have the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia on my right hand side. That's that colorful building with all the glass. On my left hand side we have Foreman Mills. Stretch those bills. Foreman Mills. On my right hand side, we have CVS Pharmacy. We are now crossing the intersection of 49th and Market Street. We have a residential section right here. You can see on my right hand side there's homes. Looks to be 3-story homes. We are now approaching 50th and Market Street. On my left hand side, you guys will notice again another residential area. If you turn down these blocks, these are all different neighborhoods. I believe this is the Cobbs Creek section. You guys can feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. You see these murals on the right hand side on the buildings? I really like those murals. That was part of a mural project done a few years ago to uplift the community. They also did these around the Kensington area, all throughout the Blue Line. We're passing Dearborn Street. We're approaching 51st and Market. I see Care to Learn Child Care Development Center on my left. Major Leagues Cuts on my right. That's a barbershop. It looks like it could be a family-owned business. Crossing 51st and Market Street. I see a Raz straight letter on my right-hand side on the wall. We're passing Paxton Street. This is a little shopping district, so there's plenty of stores under this avenue that you can go shopping, buy food, etc., etc. I see a mural on my right-hand side, LA Banks, dedicated to the author, female, LA Banks. There's a food mini market on my left-hand side. I see a rainbow. I see Scramble Club, breakfast and lunch on my right-hand side. 52nd Street is also known as L. Blackwell Way. We have a Citizens Bank on my right. I see a Patti LaBelle mural and also a Teddy Pendergrass mural on my right. Passing Cricket. We're passing 52nd South Street or Southside Bistro. We're passing Rainbow Deli Cold Beer Snacks, Metro by T-Mobile, Mart on the Market, Jap Wireless, Franklin Shoe Repair, Low Price Supermarket, Deluxe Donuts on Lindenwood. We're passing Lindenwood. A few nail salons. We're approaching 53rd and Market. We are at the intersection of 53rd and Market. On my right hand side, we got a residential block. We also have a beer spot right here on the corner that sells beers. The spot across the street looks like it used to be some type of bar, but it looks like it's abandoned now. On my right hand side, we have Market Street Convenience, snacks, candy, beverages. We have another beautiful mural, Only You, with 2 dogs or 3 dogs on it. We are passing Ruby Street. We have the Right Care for You Home Health Care Agency. A female is double parked right here. I'm gonna approach with caution. Colorful Kids Learning Center on my right. Amman Food Market on my right. Another Colorful Kids Learning Center on my right. Royal Maine Beauty Studio on my right hand side. Contenders Barbershop on my right. We're passing Conestoga Street, Conestoga Market. On my right hand side, we have a cemetery. I believe this is the Salvation Army. We're on 55th Street, West Philadelphia Corp Center, the Salvation Army. We have some residential homes on my left hand side. The Advanced Storage Fireproof Warehouse on my right hand side. It's a tall historic building. Passing VIP Headquarters. We're passing 56th and Market. Again, another little shopping avenue. Passing Ethan Street. And some more homes, 2-story homes with porch fronts. We're passing Fraser Street, Z&Y Laundromat and Convenience Store, Rocket Party Room on my right, Calvin's Bill Payment and Business Center on my right. On the intersection of 57th and Market, there is a new building being made. We have some more residential homes on my right. You can see that they are 2-story, but they have an A top. I don't know if they have attics. And they have porches with a miniature lawn. We are now approaching the intersection of 58th and Market Street. I see TNT Grocery 5 on my right hand side, the lime green corner store. It's a grocery store. On my left-hand side, I see King Philly Laundry, where they provide a free dry with wash. Solid Rock Church on my right-hand side. Outreach Family Neighborhood on my right-hand side. Muffler Bay, Unique Appeal Apparel Salon, past several businesses. Kitty Prep Academy on my right-hand side. Buttons and Bows Child Care Center on my right-hand side. The Crims on Cafe, bringing the family back to the table. Kitty Prep Academy 2 on my right-hand side. Wow, I'm noticing a pattern. There are many, many child care centers under this avenue, located in regular row home style buildings. Right here, where I'm looking at 3 separate child care centers, like next door to each other. We're passing 59th and Market Street. We have a new construction on my right-hand side, as you guys can see. It's a brand new building. It provides senior health services, same-day appointments. It also has community wellness programs. I think it has something to do with Trinity Health Mid-Atlantic Care. Mercy Senior Health, West Philadelphia Center. Free van services, coordinated care, and home visits. We are now passing Salford. We have a police officer parked on my left-hand side. Passing 59 Fresh Fish Market. We are passing the Dollar and Beyond. We're passing 60th and Market. Home health care. Nails and hair. There's a lot of nails and hair businesses under here. We're passing Millick Street. We have Ramon Martinez grocery store on my right, and another Achievers Academy Learning Care Center. Wow, so many learning care centers. 61st and Market. We are now passing Dewey Street, Dewey and Market. We are currently passing Robinson Street. Main Effects Hair Studio on my right. A Chinese store on my right. A sewing and vacuum machine cleaners on my right. They service all makes and models. Eureka, Hoover, etc., etc. Kim's Market on my right. On 62nd and Market. High Times Convenience Store. Legend Seafood. Gutter Gurus. We're passing Felton Street. Top Quality Jamaican and American Restaurant on my right-hand side. We are at the intersection of 63rd and Market. On my right is 63rd. If you turn left, I believe that runs to Cobbs Creek Parkway. We're next to MD Crab House. We're approaching the 3 West, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a U-turn here. Despite it saying do not make a U-turn, I'm going to have to make a U-turn as long as there's no law over here. No, there's law over here, so I definitely cannot make a U-turn. So I'm gonna take this up. We're passing Bird Ave. We're now passing Milbourne Ave. I'm gonna make a U-turn right here on this next block. Passing Glensoe Ave and Sellers Ave. Make a U-turn right here. Safely go over this parking lot. Passing Kenny Beverage Inc. Now we're gonna come back onto the main avenue. We're at the intersection of Glencoe Road and Market Street. On my right-hand side, we got K Video and Grocery, Auto Insurance and New Fashion, a wash and dry coin laundry service. We have Cigarette and Etz on my left-hand side, which is a cigarette outlet. Faith and Family Hair on my left-hand side. R&S Strauss Discount Auto Parts on my right-hand side. Perzan Auto Radio on my left-hand side since 1948. Milbourne Police on my left-hand side, so I'm assuming if we kept on going straight behind us, we would hit the Milbourne area. That's why they have a different police car than our normal Philadelphia police cars. I'm gonna get into this left lane right here. We're at the intersection of 63rd and Market. That SEPTA bus that just went by us was the 21 SEPTA bus. I see Dave's Artistic Tattoo on my left-hand side next to MD Crab House. On the right-hand side, we got the entrance to 63rd Street Station, Market-Frankford line. You can take this all the way up to Frankford in the northeast. And we're going to be crossing 63rd Street. We have a transit police officer on my right-hand side. That's what the transit vehicles look like. They have different vehicles than the cop cars. Passing Memorial Gospel Crusade services. We're now approaching 62nd and Market. On my right-hand side, we got Peerless Pest Control. They take care of bed bugs, termites, and wildlife. Passing West Side Smoke Shop. We are passing H&K Deli Code and Beer, crossing Dewey Street. I see JR's Tattoo and Body Piercing on my right-hand side. We are crossing 61st and Market Street. We're passing the West Side Tavern. We see some new developments on my right-hand side. I think they are rehabilitated buildings. I think they just did the facade, like the front end of the building. We're passing Christian Faith Baptist Church on my right-hand side. We are now approaching 60th and Market, F. Williams Way. Gentleman decided to make a right on red despite it saying no turn on red. This female on my left-hand side is talking to the police. We have Salford Street on my right-hand side. She was talking to a female officer, so it was a female on duty. We have Three Musketeers Candy Shop on my right-hand side, located on Redfield Street. We have Rand's Barbershop, men's, women's, and kids. We got the Church of Apostles on my right-hand side. Passing 59th Street, this guy's making another illegal U-turn despite it saying no left. Passing Kids Smiles. I believe this is a dentistry location. On my right hand side, we're passing Philly King Laundry on 58th and Market. We got a vehicle right here, GMC with no tags, and it has 2 flats. Might have all 4 flats, I'm not sure. We're on 57th and Market. Passing what looks to be a fresh grocer store, located on the opposite side of 56 and Chestnut. We are now approaching the intersection of 56th Street. You can enter the fresh grocer on my right-hand side if you desire to go shopping. We are now passing 56th Street. I see Train Station Pizza on my right-hand side. YB Cuts. Leela's Braiding. We have a residential section on my right hand side. I wonder how it is to sleep next to the train station. I don't know if those houses were made with extra insulation, sound deadener, so they don't get, you know, woken up 10, 11, 12 at night, because I think the train runs to like 1 in the morning. On my right hand side, we got Little Shepherd's Christian Learning Center. Again, another learning center. Enroll your child and earn $300. Inquire within. Wow, why are they giving you $300 to enroll your child? What's the catch? Passing 55th Street. We are currently passing Sickles Street. We have a beautiful mural on my right hand side, Summer of Love with some film strips on Conestoga Street. We are currently approaching Udall Street, Udall and Market. On my left hand side, we have Royal Maine Beauty Studio and some more residential homes on 54th and Market. We have some new buildings right here. They look like 2-story new buildings on Ruby Street and Market on my right hand side. Again, another mural, a nice colorful mural on the side of the building. Young Options with Academic Center. Whoa, there is an overabundance of childcare centers up and down this avenue. We have Steve's Sports Lounge, fine food and spirits, ice cold beer to go on my right hand side. We also have Gaetano's Steaks. You can see them right there on the corner. We have Clearview Cleaners. Something New Thrift Store. The Shoe Bar on my right. Precious Babies. Sunshine A La Meat Deli Produce. RC Bargain. Creamery Uniforms. Olympia Sports. And more. Including but not limited to Rainbow. We're at the intersection of 52nd and Market. I see a mural of Obama. I also see another small mural of Omar Tyree, who is an author. We're now crossing 52nd and Market. We have a nice small little mural that says Future 52nd Street Business Owners. It had a bunch of kids because the kids are our future. We're passing the food market, Girl Code, Dynamic Cuts, a coin op laundromat, a father and son wireless repair. They'll repair your iPhones, the technology specialists, another high time convenience store. We have Greedy's seafood and soul food restaurant. So if you're greedy, you can eat there. Another child care learning center with a whole strip of homes on my right hand side. Yeah, as you can see, those homes are also built, you know, probably 15, 20 feet back away from the street, I guess, so they don't get that much sound. We're passing 50th and Market Street. More murals on my left. Those murals have messages of empowerment, messages of peace, messages of love. We're now approaching 49th and Market Street. We have reached the end of the school zone. We have the Former Mills, of course, on my right, where you can get affordable clothing. We have a group of city workers working on the sidewalk over here next to Children's Hospital of Philadelphia on my left-hand side. They seem to have the jackhammer out. I don't know if you guys can hear the jackhammer. They're cutting the sidewalk and jackhammering. We're passing 48th and Market Street. We have more gentlemen on my right working what looks to be like a future location of the Community College of Philadelphia. It's probably going to be another site. We are now approaching 46th and Market. I see a small mural of Will Smith, actor and musician, on my right hand side on the pole. Take a look, because y'all know Will Smith was West Philadelphia, born and raised, and the playground is where he spent most of his days. Passing 46th Street, 46th and Market. Passing the Enterprise Center on my right hand side. Looks like we're passing a little homeless encampment on my left hand side. There's a couple tents with people, I guess, sleeping outdoors under the avenue. And we are back where we started at 45th and Market, ladies and gentlemen. I want to say thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. Please hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell. We did not cover all areas of West Philadelphia today. But keep in mind, it is winter time. There's not going to be that many people out during the cold season. And I can only catch so much footage within a short period of time, guys. So please be patient. Comment below, share the video, and have a great day. This is tuning out.